Welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat facing the Dallas Mavericks. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Dwayne Wade. O'Neal is out there with Haslam. Then it's Williams. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Now here's Shaq.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Outside, Williams passes it to Wade. And Haslam kicks to Wade. And the pass to O'Neal. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. Harris looking it over. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
Williams for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
White chocolate, young fella just brings it from deep.
Terry outside. Nowitzki kicks to Terry. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Walker. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Walker's running. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Walker.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Terry. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williams. Walker the pass to Wade. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Wade against Harris. Pass to Howard. Terry against Haslam. Lock at 6. From deep. Shot. It's good on the putback.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Down low, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Terry the pass to Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. Wade outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. The Heat need to get a shot off.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
On the wing, Williams. Terry covering. Williams passes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wade surveying the D. Stolen by Terry. Harris with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Passes it to Terry. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. He kicks to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the 3.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Wade. Over Harris. That's good from Wade on the assist by Haslam. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Here's Howard. They get it back. Kicks it to Jop. On the wing, Terry. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Wade against Harris. Wade, bounce pass. Now Haslam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Wade for 3. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Dallas leading by 5. Terry looking over the floor. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Harris against Haslam. Harris dishes to Jop, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Wade. Outside Williams. Knocked loose. Stolen by Terry. And here they come. Lets a floater go.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the 2-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dampier's checked in. On the wing, Terry. Wade is covering. Terry kicks to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Harris inside. He's against Williams. Harris's shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. Walker finds Wade. Williams against Harris. From outside the arc, and it's Jason Williams with the 3. Williams has got 6.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Walker. Harris against Wade. Low block shot, and it's Miami with another.
Timeout. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Mavericks trail it. Terry outside. And there's the pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nowitzki. Off the mark, and the drought continues. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's blocked by Shaq. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Harris. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here is Howard. No points in the game yet for him. Williams inside. Terry covering. Williams passes to Walker. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Then for the Heat, Posey comes in for Walker. And it's Payton in for Williams. Now here is Harris. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Harris. Will it go? He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Nowitzki draws the double. Howard wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, I like Nowitzki's mentality. He knows he can get his shot off anytime he wants to, but he likes setting up his guys, too.
Here's Wade, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite 2-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Morning's checked in for Miami. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Daniels. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for O'Neal. Passes it to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Harris against Payton. And the shot goes in. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Payton finds Wade. That's tipped. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. Outside Howard. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And now just a 1-point Heat lead. Wade outside. Floats one, and that's collected by Nowitzki.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Daniels dishes to Harris. Daniels kicks to Dampier. Shoots it up. Harris's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now the pass to Payton. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Mavericks making a switch here. Stackhouse is checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. .110 left in the first quarter. Poked loose, out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks trail it. Harris up top. Back to Nowitzki. The dish to Dampier. Clock at 6. Just his first attempt. That one, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now, here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. On the wing, Daniels. Lets it go. That one's good from the corner. Wade with it. 3 seconds left. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, we've got James Posey, D-Wade out there with Gary Payton, and there's Haslam, and it's Mourning in at the 5 spot.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean look.
Nice shot by Terry.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Wade. Defense is right there. Nowitzki against Haslam, and it's Wade in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Terry. Again, the Heat good for 2.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Tipped away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse. Both free throws good from Stackhouse.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Wade passes to Haslam. Rejected by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
No good from Stackhouse. The Heat leading by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Now Posey. He feeds it to Mourning. 4 on the clock. Here's Payton, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. The Heat have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Payton. Mavericks trail by 6. Knocks it loose. Feeds it to Dampier. Pass to Daniels. Here's Dampier. Outside Terry. Dallas no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hayton back to Wade. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That free throw good from Wade. And Wade drops them both.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
And stolen by Posey. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Anderson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. And the Mavericks making a change here. Jop's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now here's Terry. He's got 8. Daniels passes to Jop. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Terry. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Terry against Payton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Daniels. Walker's checked in for the Heat. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Here's Terry. Jop dishes to Harris. Terry outside. Pass to Howard. Here's the three. Dallas, no good that time either. Miami leading by 9. Now here's Anderson. Knocked away. Here's Harris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage, and he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
And Posey kicks to Payton. Here's Shaq. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
Now here's Howard. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Terry against Walker. Shot by Terry, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Terry against Payton. The teardrop falls in. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Here's Terry. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. And here are the Heat. Payton outside. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Payton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Now here's Nowitzki.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Dallas making a switch here. Stackhouse is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Terry against Williams. A floater. Shot by Terry, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Anderson. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Drills it from outside. And it's 9 points for Williams.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jop. Now here's Howard. Posey covering. Terry outside. A 3-ball. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Terry's got 13.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
There's the pass to O'Neal. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Terry, the pass to Stackhouse. Back to Terry. And he lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Anderson passes to O'Neal. The kick out to Williams. Over Terry. Williams can't hit. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. And that one's good. Chop. And Miami has possession. Outside, Walker. Pass to Posey for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Posey's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Shaq.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Dallas making a switch here. Dampier's checked in. And then for Miami, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Posey. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Anderson. Both free throws good from Stackhouse. Miami leading by 10. And here is Williams. He's got 9. Left side, Walker. 5 to shoot. Williams inside. Terry covering. Williams can't get it to go. Williams has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Shot by Terry, no good. Wade against Howard. Haslem, that's good. Haslem's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Harris is checked in for Dallas. Here's Stackhouse. Wade is covering. Here's Nowitzki, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
The Mavericks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And there's no doubt about it, fellas. Nowitzki has firmly cemented himself as an NBA legend. A sweet shooting big man who continues to get it done.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Williams passes to Walker. The three. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Wade. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And the basket by Harris.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Wade with it. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Nowitzki. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And another basket for Dallas.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Haslam. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks trail by 8. 54 seconds left in the first half. Passes to Terry. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Poked away. It's stolen by Haslam. Outside, Walker. Wade on the wing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 4. Williams for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The shot, no good. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Dwayne Wade wasted no time getting hot. He had 16 points, 7 assists, and 1 rebound. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Nowitzki, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Nowitzki, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, I like that. Confidence and power on display by Nowitzki there. Even when the defense is bumping him and making it tough, he stays right with it.
And so here is Miami. They lead by 7. Wade against Harris. And it's Wade penetrating. Wade double team. He kicks it to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by Miami. With the fadeaway. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Jason Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here are the Mavericks now. Now Harris. Terry outside. The pass to Howard. Stolen by Walker. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition. And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Wade outside. Back to Williams. Here's O'Neal. 8 points for him. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Terry outside. Off target from 3-point range. The Heat leading by 8. Pass to Wade. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Walker. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Terry. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Terry's got 5 points in the quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And the basket by Harris.
Everything going to plan here to start the 3rd. 80% shooting thus far.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Harris against Wade. Over Harris. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 22 points for Dwayne Wade. And so it's Dallas with it. Nowitzki finds Howard. Nowitzki left side. Clock at 6. Walker with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Terry. The Heat getting the bucket. pass to Nowitzki. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That's his third foul of the game. Nowitzki, the pass to Jupp. 6 to shoot. Outside Terry. That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. And here's Wade. He's got 22. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Wade continues to fool defenders with that pump fake. The D can't afford to bite on it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Wade.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Harris kicks to Nowitzki. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Williams passes to Wade. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Terry. He's got 21. Harris outside. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Williams looking around. Wade against Harris. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
The shot by Williams, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Terry finds Harris. Buries it from three-point range. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Williams inside the line, and the jumper falls for him. And the Heat lead by 7. Williams has gotten 6 baskets in 14 attempts. The feed to Terry. Back to Harris. Passes it to Howard. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Williams for 3, and it's Williams again missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Dallas. He feeds it to Terry. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Terry's got 23.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Shaq dishing to Haslam. Puts it up from 12, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Haslam. And it's 9 points for Walker. Mavericks trailed by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. And he sinks the second. The Heat leading by 4. Wade outside. The pass to Williams. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 24. Charity stripe shot. And Stackhouse pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's stolen by Wade. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Been tremendous, Greg. I mean, both in terms of getting to the stripe and then knocking him down once he's there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wade. No good on the second free throw. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Stackhouse. Terry kicks to Daniels. Dampier the pass to Daniels. That shot off. Shaq with some nice D. And it's Wade with the ball for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Terry. 26 points for him. Nowitzki left side. Over Haslam. Nowitzki the pass to Terry. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Shaq's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Mourning comes in for O'Neal, and James Posey subbed in for Udonis Haslem. Miami with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and Posey kicks to Wade. On the wing, Williams jacks up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 20 points for Williams.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nowitzki in the post, working on Walker. Walker with some nice D. The Heat leading by 8. 11 feet away. Williams can't hit. Here's Stackhouse. Wade is covering. Stackhouse the pass to Terry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki kicks to Stackhouse. Walker with the rebound. Stackhouse has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Basket good. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Daniels with it. Stolen by Walker. The drive by Wade. No good that time. Here's Dallas. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here is Daniels, guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki outside to stop the drought. Miami grabs the miss. Posey's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Williams, that's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Terry. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Walker with some nice D.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Nice shot by Posey.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and, you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. They've got Gary Payton. Haslam's out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Anderson, and it's Posey in at the small forward position.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now Stackhouse. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's James Posey with the rebound. Posey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anderson outside. Kicks it to Posey. Payton outside. From downtown. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, the sharp shooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
Here's Stackhouse, defended by Anderson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Harris passes to Stackhouse. Back to Harris. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid. You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Payton, good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Wade, he's checked in for Anderson. Nowitzki kicks to Jop. Terry against Payton. Terry outside. To halt the run. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
So it's Miami now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Clock at 6. The drive by Wade, and Jop with the block. Here is Daniels. Posey covering. Daniels dishes to Stackhouse. Nowitzki looking it over. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Dallas making a switch here. Dampier's checked in. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic.
Wow.
Because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And so here is Dallas. Here's Terry. Nowitzki left side. Over Haslam. Nowitzki, the pass to Terry. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clark, any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines, and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories, but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
And again, Dallas turns it over. And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-2 run here. Wade outside. Pass to Walker. Puts up a three. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Terry against Williams. Terry kicks to Nowitzki. The three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams' shot is off. And it's Terry with the ball for Dallas. Stackhouse, the pass to Terry. Stackhouse, good. So it's Miami now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Haslam. Back to Wade. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally hate to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
And Wade drops them both. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Nowitzki against Haslam. Nowitzki dishes to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Terry. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Terry's got 12 points in just the second half. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 19-6 run. Wade passes to Williams. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wade against Terry. Knocked loose. Stolen by Wade. Walker surveying the floor. Wade dishes to Williams. Outside, Walker. The pass to Wade. Over Stackhouse. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Howard. Here's Dampier. Outside Terry. And it's Miami with the rebound. Williams finds Wade. We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you could control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse. Both free throws good from Stackhouse. And here are the Heat now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Nowitzki. Williams gets the bucket. Now here's Terry. Launches it. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Terry outside. Here's Stackhouse. Wade is covering, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his third foul so far. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League,
Isn't
so
that
it
something?
speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
Now Stackhouse. Pass to Terry. Here's Stackhouse. Wade is covering. And he can't get the first one. Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Double teamed on Wade. Outside Williams. Outside Walker. Wade outside. Just 5 to shoot.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's Williams. Outside, Walker. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Stackhouse, the pass to Terry. .135 left to play in the final quarter. Nowitzki drives in over Haslam. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Love the body control of Nowitzki. Even when the defense is on him, he stays calm and in control.
Now, here's Wade. He's guarded closely. And so here is Dallas. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Terry, that's a 2. O'Neal with the rebound. The Heat on offense. And here is Williams. Wade outside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Howard. To the middle, here's Dampier. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Wade outside. Passes it to Williams. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Terry. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.